Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our pop-up opportunity event. I'm so excited to be here with you all, and I just am going to give it a few minutes before it starts to register that I'm actually online, and we can see people starting to join in. Hey, Sabrina. So say hello, everyone, as you pop on. And we're just going to give it a couple of minutes and give folks a chance to join. And we are giving people 5 minutes to do the check-in post. So this is only for guests, not for consultants. So there is a check-in post that should have posted, and you have 5 minutes to post in that check-in post. And if you do that, then you have an opportunity to, there is no picture. Is there no picture? Somebody said there's no picture. Is everybody else seeing me? Okay. You see a photo of Sabrina. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, so do some people not have picture? Okay, all right. I don't know. I'm just reading the comments as they come in, so bear with me. All right. Okay. So, all right, looks like most of you can see me. Are any of our fabulous guests here? Tammy Lynn, yay! Tammy Lynn is this lovely, lovely gal that I met at a virtual vendor event just this weekend, and I feel like I've known her forever, and I think she would be such a perfect fit for our team. So I kind of went out on a limb and invited her to join us, and she's joining us tonight. So, hey, Tammy, so glad you could join us. So I'm going to get started because we're going to wait for folks to roll in. And Emily, can you just give me an idea if my check-in post posted? I had preloaded it, and that's the post that everybody's supposed to post on for showing up on time. And so this is only, though, for guests, not for consultants. I know there's a lot of consultants on the line tonight, and that's fabulous because I want you guys to hear from somebody other than just me. And yeah, so I hope that more people will join us. And for those of you who don't know, thanks, Trista. For those of you who don't know, Emily is my daughter, and she is my assistant, and all things technical are kind of like crazy for me when I'm on my own. I lost my ability to Facebook Live yesterday. Anyway, but we're going to get started because 30 minutes I promised you, and that's all we're going to do. So for those who know me, that's going to be a challenge. So someone invited you here tonight because they think you have what it takes to be a 31 consultant. And so I want to thank you for joining us, and I want to thank you for spending 30 minutes max with us tonight. Now, I've only seen a couple of guest names. There's lots of consultants online tonight, so as much as I want to be really prompt with starting, I just want to give it a couple of minutes to see if other folks join us or not. Okay, so let's just give it a couple of minutes. And so while that is happening, before I start sharing the top 5 questions, I would like to just talk a little bit about my team. I have this amazing team that goes from coast to coast. We have girls from BC all the way to Newfoundland, and and everywhere in between, with the exception of we do not have any consultants in Quebec because we're not able to, or the territories. And so when you become part of 31 with our team, you are joining like an amazing group of women. I will tell you that I can't imagine, I honestly can't imagine my life without most of them. And I loved what Mel and Erin both said, was that Mel and Erin both had said that, you know, they joined, you know, because they loved the product, maybe a little bit for the money. Can't remember if they said that part or not, but what they didn't realize was how much they actually needed the friendships and the sisterhood. And so that is such a huge part of what 31 is about. So we're at 30 guests now. The minute it hits 31, I'm going to go into the 5 questions. So I will think that that will be good, good karma, right? And so mine's still showing 30, but I'm at 8:06, so I was only going to give it 5 minutes. So we're going to get started, and those who join late can go back and watch. And hey, Julie. Julie is another of my guests, and I met Julie very recently at a party, and Julie expressed some interest when I posted in the parties about who might be interested in 31. So I am super excited to have Julie join us tonight and hear about 31 and the amazing women on this team. So, hey, we hit 31, so I'm going to get started. All right, so drawing the 5 questions, the top 5 questions, I'm going to have 3 questions that I'm going to pose to the guests. And, Tara, awesome. Thank you, Trista, for introducing. That's actually a lovely idea. If those of you who have guests, if you could tag them in the comments when you know they're here and introduce them, that would be wonderful. So, as I said, I'm going to have 3 questions back to you ladies, and I'm going to ask if you would please, entertain me and, try your best to answer the questions. They're not super hard. And be honest, because, we want this to be an event that means a lot to you. So the first question lots of people have is, why would I join 31? There's all kinds of direct sale companies out there, and oh my goodness, absolutely there are a lot of direct sale companies out there. I just am amazed every single day when I learn about a new one or an older one that's been around for a while that I didn't know about. So why 31? Well, 31 because we've been around for 17 years. We have proven products that people want. Even during all that's been going on with COVID, my personal sales have been the best they've ever been. Why? Because we have products that are functional, that are great gift-giving products, that are products to help organize and make your lives easier. And quite frankly, that is what women want, right? We need to make our lives easier because, oh my goodness, most of us are pulled in 22 directions all the time. And so that is definitely one of the great reasons why I would say 31. We are a company that is solid. We are financially stable and secure, and we have an incredible founder who is still very involved with our business and whose philosophy is all about celebrating, rewarding, and encouraging women. And I mean, how can you not get behind that? And we have an amazing new owner and CEO, co-owner and CEO that are proven in the industry, and they, are backed by, have been trained by the likes of, oh my goodness, can't think of his name. Fallen out of my head. Berkshire Hathaway is the company. Oh my goodness. One of you guys out there, Melanie will spit it out for me. So lots of security with 31. And the product sells itself. Warren Buffett, thank you. I knew Mel would have it. The product sells itself. If you love the product sells itself. That's just the beauty of it. You guys just, you know, if you are here tonight, you are probably here because you have bought the product yourself, right? And you have loved it. And quite frankly, you know, when people say to me, I'm not a salesperson, I say, great, I'm not a salesperson either. I'm a relationships person. I'm about developing relationships, and I'm a solution finder. I want to help women find solutions to their gift giving. I want to make their life easier. Those are the things that I want to do. And those are the things that we do with 31. And so that is why 31 is worth selling. It's worth selling because every single catalog season in my 7.5 years, the product gets more beautiful, more on trend, more functional. Like every catalog season, I am so sure that my customers get tired of hearing me say, this is the best catalog in my 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7.5 years. And it's not that I'm like being dishonest, but every catalog is better than the one before. So every catalog season I get to say that. Okay, so that is question one that people want to always know. Why 31? Why should I do 31? A couple of other things to go along with that is the fact that 31 doesn't require you to buy inventory and have hold overhead and have you know, enormous amounts of stock. Actually, don't require you to have any stock, but because they reward us so much, some of us end up with a bit of a stock issue. Yeah, so those are other reasons. No minimal requirements every month, you know, that many of other direct sale companies do ask for. And so we have what we call a rolling, every rolling 3 months, you need a minimum of $200 to stay active. And, you know, what does going inactive mean? If you don't have a team, it doesn't mean a horrible lot. It just means that the next time you place an order, it needs to be $200 versus just being able to put in a $40 order. But $200 every 3 months, I mean, I'm going to venture to guess that most of you ladies on this call probably spend that yourselves. And really, if you are on this call, then you have an interest in the business opportunity, and one average party in a month will give you $600 in what we call personal volume or sales. So maintaining that $200 every rolling 3 month is not, it's not a challenge. Okay, so question number 2 is, how much money can I make? So the minute you sign up, you can start making money. 25% of your sales. And that can go up to as high as 40% as you grow in the company. An average party, as I said, is considered to be $600 to $800. And to get to a $600 to $800 party, that's only, you know, 6 to 8 orders most of the time. Sometimes less than that with some of you ladies. And so on that average party, you would make $150 to $200. And so it would really just depend on how many parties you want to do. You can work this business as much or as little as you want. We have girls probably on this call that do 1 party a month. We have girls on this call that maybe only do 1 party every 2 months. And then we have ladies on this call who's maybe doing 6 to 8 parties a month. So it really is individual. But what you know is when you start, the minute you start, 25%. And then you can earn bonuses and pay increases as you invite friends to join you on the journey. And we get paid twice a month. Direct deposit. This is real money. We're not paying you in product, although many of you take your pay and buy more product with it, but it's cash in your bank account. Okay, so that's important to know. 2 paydays a month. We get paid on the 10th and the 25th of the month. So if you were to start today and you were to start working your business and get some orders in before the 15th, because you can start working even when you don't have a kit, because most of us are, well, all of us right now are doing all of our business online, and your sponsor or your person who invited you here will lend you product if you don't have it to do some demos with while you're waiting. But anything you sell before the 15th, you will be paid for on the 25th. And then anything that's sold from the 16th to the 31st, you get paid for on the 10th. And besides the beautiful cash in our bank account that most of us like to have to pay bills and treat ourselves and do things with our family, we have lots of incentive programs and they reward us. And one of them is called AMP Jumpstart 90. And you will see a post with the details of that tomorrow. So make sure you come back to this group to see the beautiful free products that you can earn for just working your business in the first 90 days. Okay, so yes, and there's big incentives like trips. Yes, those do exist as well, and those are things we can also talk about down the road. But they are open. They are things that can be talked about, and are we don't know what the earning for the next one is going to be right yet, so I can't give you those details, but I will tell you that an incentive trip, I've earned 7 of them in my 7 years. So, and there's ladies on this call who've earned 1, 2, 3 ladies. Those of you who are on here who've earned incentives trips, shout out how many trips you've earned. Some of us didn't get to take the last one, but that doesn't do away with the fact that you can still earn those trips. Okay, so my first question to you guys for our guests here. What would you do with an extra $300 a month? Would it pay your car payment? Would it pay for some sports for your kids? Would you treat yourself to a spa day? Would you save it for a trip when the time comes that we can travel again? Would you just tuck it aside for a rainy day? But what would you do with $300 a month coming in? And would that make a difference in your life and your family's life? So that's the question I'm asking our guests to answer in, Julie, pay for some wine. Here, girl. Pay down your mortgage faster. Absolutely. Those are all amazing things. And those are things that I have done with 31. 31 allowed me to pay my mortgage off. And 31 keeps me very well stocked in wine. Okay. Yeah, pay a bill. Like, we all have bills. Like, seriously. And that's the reality of life. And how nice to have a little bit of extra money to tuck onto those bills. So, question 3, will you have support? If you decide to join us, will you have support? Absolutely. The girls that are out there that have joined this team, they can shout out and let you know how much support you're going to have. For those of you who are new and don't know, you know, I'm Mama Bear Ange. You have me, you have your sponsor. If I am your sponsor, you have me and you have Emily. You have Emily as our team assistant. You have this incredible network of women from coast to coast. You have a 24/7 consultant website that has all kinds of learning and training. We have our team page. We have our lineage page on Facebook. There's the 31 Pink Bubble page. And then you can pick up the phone and you can call home office and you can talk to real people. And people are always they're always so surprised that how nice and how supportive the home office folks are and how you can get answers to your questions. So you have amazing support. All right. So next big question. What is your biggest fear? So for our guests, what would be your biggest fear about not joining us on this amazing journey at the best time ever? So And this is where we want to hear your real questions. We want you to feel that you're going to be successful. Excuse me, itchy nose. And we're going to help you be successful. And so please just reach out and let us know what things concern you, worry you about this journey. And, you know, we are prepared for those hard questions, and we will give you some honest answers. But I'm paying attention. I have 10 minutes, and I'm heading towards question 4. Those people who know me, they are so impressed that I'm on track. All right. The next question, if you've peeked around the group at all, you will know that you already will know the answer to this question. But the question is, how much does it cost? And as you guys are asking questions in the answering my question in the comments, I will come back to those, but I'm just going to stay on track for now, and the other gals are going to jump in and answer, but we will answer those questions for you, okay? Because we want to. So how much does it cost to get started? So this is something I am so super excited and passionate about right now, is the fact that we have, I've only had a little bit of wine, and this is supposed to be 3 fingers. Okay, let's try this again. 3 fingers. We have 3 kits this time, and 3 different price ranges. So that is absolutely amazing. 3 kits, 3 price ranges. So you can start for a mere $79, and in that $79 kit, you've got $348 worth of product, and 8 of our top products, $79, $5 shipping and tax. I don't know what that comes to, but somebody can calculate it. Will depend on what province you're in, but you know, it's going to be, you know, under, you know, around the $90 mark, give or take. Then there is our kind of middle of the road kit, and this is called like the fan favorite kit, and this is what our sort of average kit has looked like in the past, and it is $129 with $568 in product and business supplies, includes 11 of our top selling products, and personalization that you get to choose on 3 items. So this is something else that has never happened before. You get to choose the prints in your kit. You get to pick what you love, because we sell what we love. And sometimes some of those prints and some of the kits aren't things you love. But I will tell you, I have learned over the years that whatever I don't love, somebody else does. So please don't judge the prints that you think are ugly prints, because somebody out there loves them. Yes, so you get to choose your prints, and you get to choose personalization. And then the last kit, which is the Ultimate Goal Getter Kit, $239, $1,012 worth of products and business supplies, includes 18 top selling products and 4 brand new fall products, of which you don't get to choose the prints on those, because they're just, those items are very limited in print, and I think they have chosen the top prints for you. And you get to personalize 5 of the items with your own personalization. So I just want you to know that I joined 7.5 years ago for $115. My $115 kit is now the equivalent. It's the $129 kit. So it really hasn't gone up, and I didn't get to pick my prints, and I didn't get to pick my personalizations, and I am still using some of those products. And if you ladies, I know that, I know Julie has been to a recent party of mine, and you know, I showed my deluxe utility tote that wasn't in my kit, but it was one of my first incentives that I ordered, and 7.5 years later, I'm still using it. So, you know, the product is amazing. So, question for those guests out there, I got 6 minutes to go and one more question, but I'm going to pose this question to you gals. other than yourself, because you're always going to be your first hostess, because you're going to double in the party, you're going to get all the hostess rewards, and you're going to make your commission. You're going to kind of feel like a politician. Because you get it all when you join and you host your own launch party, and your sponsor is going to help you with that. So, don't be panicked and think, oh my goodness, I'd love to join, but I don't know how to do a party. That's okay. I still don't know how to do a party. I figure it out as I go, and we will help you. Okay? So, but other than yourself, who would be the first two other people? So yourself is your first party, and then two more. Who would be, because your first three hostesses, I always recommend plan for your first three parties, your first three hostesses. And so comment in the comments, who would you ask to support you? Because women love to support other women, and women hate to ask for help. So why is that? Many of us, myself, my love language is acts of service. So ask me to help you. I want to help you. Your friends want to help you. Your families want to help you. So you need to ask them. So who would you ask? All right. Might got to turn my notes here. Uh-oh. What happened to question 5? Oh, I skipped a page. That's why. So question 5. Why now? Why should you join now? Brand new catalog starts September 1st, and you've already heard me say the most gorgeous catalog we've ever had, and it's true, it is. New incentives, the brand new incentives, the AMP Jumpstart 90, that you're going to come back to this group tomorrow to look for the post on the AMP Jumpstart 90 if you want to see pictures, or you can reach out to your consultant who invited you here tonight, right? If you can't wait until tomorrow, if you're like somebody who's not overly patient. Brand new kits, we already talked about them. You could earn your first paycheck on the 25th if you start now, or if you start now and you wait a few days before you do your first party until you have your kit, then you're going to get your first paycheck on the 10th. So my final question to you, all of my guests here, okay? All the guests. My final question, what do you have to lose by giving 31 a try for at least a season? There are no penalties, just so you know. So what do you have to lose? What do you have to gain? You get to hang out with us. That's cool. You may find what many other women have found, that this company provides something you didn't know you were needing. The friendships and support are amazing. The extra money, whether it is to pay down a bill or to pay off your mortgage or to tuck some savings aside or to treat yourself to a mani-pedi or whatever, those are all extra bonuses. So, final thoughts, earn your first paycheck. You're going to host your own party first, so you're going to get to double end it. You're going to get to make the commission and get the hostess rewards. You're going to earn products for free in your first 90 days with the launch. And the reason you want to start now, this is the biggest reason. You might be thinking, oh, well, all my friends already have a 31 consultant. No, they don't. No, they don't. And even if they do, your friends are going to support you. We have a change of customers all the time because people come in and people leave. And if you've ever walked around this town and probably all the other towns that you're from, you see tons of people who aren't carrying 31 bags. So until every single person is carrying 31 bags, there's customers out there. So I don't even know where I was going with that because I have a menopause brain and it falls out of my head. And I'm living proof that anybody can do this. So why now? Oh yeah, why not now? Great answer. I know where I was going with it. And I'm at 8:29. Okay, where I was going with it is all the people that love 31, They always want to get that new catalog. They want to start buying the newest product as soon as it comes out. So when you start at the beginning of a new catalog season, you are going to take off like a rocket because people want that, right? So it is the best timing for that. So thank you all for joining in. Last thing to our guests, drop an "I'm ready" in the comments so that we will know, so that we can be here to support you. So if you are a guest and you realize that, you know what, there's way more to gain than there is to possibly lose, and you are ready to join Mama Bear Ange and this incredible team from Coast to Coast, and then just drop in the comments, "I'm ready." And your sponsor will be reaching out to you. Please remember to pop back in tomorrow because there's a few more things that are going to be posted. I thank you all so much for joining. 8:31, only a minute over. Love you guys. Bye, everybody.